give that look sideways.
Give the walk one more shot to go in company before he gets the deed.
The ultimate equipment change.
Just give him a good talking to and explain that situation the night before.
Your life could be so much more fun if you would just behave.
Right? Just give us a couple years and the next 16 are yours.
You know, folks, with the walk, the Hanson coat on the outside, and the American Lion New York red coat on the inside.
It's okay, it's not an easy one. Johnny Hop on the inside, fire for effect on the outside. When we bought fire for effect at the sale, we were kind of stretched a little because it was one of the last classes of Smart Strikes. He's passed away, so as they say, they're not making any more of those. And later in the sale, we felt like geniuses when that one went for 1.8 million. We're like, that's right, you see, we got one of them. We've always wanted to have a Smart Strike, and then we were able to get Wheels Up Now. He broke his maiden on Wednesday at Gulfstream very impressively, so he'll head up to Belmont, and Tom will look for a spot for an allowance race for him. And that's all dreaming of maybe the King's Bishop on Travers Day. So we'll see. It's funny with pedigree, you see with his heart and with Smart Strike, you would think the horse would want to run all day. But the dam side, the dam is a graded stakes winning sprinter, and he only went 2 turns once, but it really didn't seem like he was in a perfect spot. We thought he was going to go on and he was going to be maybe our Triple Crown type horse. And after that race, Terry and consulted with Tom, and we really just decided that he had this big frame and he maybe hadn't filled out enough in the back end. And I think that's probably that's the difference between us now and us 10 years ago. We would have gone on and tried to get back in that Derby picture, whereas this year we just kind of backed off a little, gave him time, filled up a little more in the back end, had a great breeze about 2 weeks ago. I don't know if anybody saw it on Chatter, but it was really fantastic. And then he comes back with that kind of performance. What was it, Rob, an 83 buyer? Does that sound right?
Yeah.
And I mean, that's just the kind of number. He didn't go over the top. He didn't like get a 95 buyer, and you're going, you know, will he ever duplicate that? It's a great progression. Terry, why don't you just talk about it, because it really was some great management.
Well, I think you bring it up, Tom. The Derby is, I mean, pretty intoxicating, right?
Right.
I mean, we finished second there a couple of years ago, and we're pretty anxious to get back. I can assure you, it's a pretty good build-up.
And here's how.
Yeah.
Boundtobeking and The Walk.
I saw a couple people. I saw a couple people at the 2-year-old at OBS that I knew had horses that were in the Derby, in the the pitcher, and I don't know what it was, but they seemed to have a pep to their step and kind